Welcome class. Today we will start the chapter number 1, Democracy. In this chapter, we will cover the topics Democracy, Monarchy, Dictatorship, Origin of Democracy, Why Democracy, and the key elements of democracy. First, we will discuss the topic democracy. If we will talk about the meaning of democracy, then first we have to think from where this word we had got, from which language words belong. Then we will get the answer. Democracy has been derived from the Greek word demokratia. The meaning of demokratia word is democracy. We can divide demokratia words in two parts. First is demos and second is kratia. Demos means the pupil and kratia means power or rule. In shortly we can say demos means the pupil and kratia means the power or rule. Then we can say democracy means all the power people having. Now you had understood the meaning of democracy. Now we will move forward to understand the definition. The most accepted definition in all over the world is given by Abraham Lincoln. He has defined democracy word government of the people, by the people and for the people. It means जनता का जनता के लिए और जनता द्वारा चलाया जाने वाला शासन लोकतंत्र कहलाता है, लोकतंत्र या डेमोक्रेसी कहलाता है. If we will study in simple words meaning of democracy, then democracy is a form of government in which the rulers are elected by the people. Here some words are highlighted. In this definition, these highlighted words are very important. Form of government, the rulers, elected and people. If we will talk about in detail about these words, this is the democracy. Who are the rulers? What kind of election? Who are the people? And what kind of the form of government? Answer of these all questions is democracy. If we will talk about who are the rulers, guys, pupils are the rulers. It means pupils are elected by the election, their representative. They are the rulers. But who are the people? Guys, those who are living in that particular country, they are the people. Sometime you had heard the discussion of your parents. They are talking about the election. They are talking this time we will give to this person's our vote. This time we will give this person's to our vote. They are discussing about their works, their government work. Why they are talking like this? Because they knows very well. In India is a democracy form of government. It means they knows कि if in election they will give their vote to their representative, then that representative collecting and they are making the government. And that government is answerable to the people because pupils are electing them. Na? Most countries in the world today have a democratic form of government. For example, India, USA, Norway, Iceland, Sweden, New Zealand and many more countries are there. India is the largest democratic country in the world. That we should always remember. We move forward to understand the another form of government, that is monarchy, which means the rule of one, or we can say rule by the one person only. If we will talk about the definition of monarchy, then monarchy is the form of government in which ruling power is in the hands of one person only, and that one person is called monarch. Monarch usually inherited the throne from their parents. So once the parents pass away, usually the oldest son becomes a monarch. So it partially passes from one generation to another generation. In simple term we can say राजा का बड़ा बेटा राजा बनेगा, उसका बड़ा बेटा राजा बनेगा, and this is the system. राजा का बेटा राजा, उसका बेटा राजा. Like this it is going on in monarchy government. But dear, think about it. Is it possible to run the government by a single person only? No, it's not possible. That's why in monarchy system, the monarch takes decision and runs the government with the help of a small group of ministers or their advisors. But they are not answerable to any minister or advisor. In some historical TV serials, maybe you had seen कि कोई किंग अपने राज्य का शासन चलाता है किसी एडवाइजर और सलाहकार की मदद से. जस्ट वी आर वॉचिंग द तेनाली रामा सीरीज नाउ. देयर ऑल्सो राजा अपने सलाहकार कौन है? तेनालीराम. उसकी मदद से अपने राज्य में जो भी प्रॉब्लम्स आती है उसको शॉर्ट आउट करता है. तो दिस टाइप ऑफ गवर्नमेंट वी कैन कॉल द monarchy government. Morocco, Saudi Arabia and Jordan are the monarchy form of the government. Now, I think you had understood what is the monarchy government. Let's we discuss monarchy versus democracy. If we will talk about the ruler, in monarchy government, there is a single ruler. In democracy, there is a collective or majority ruler. If we will talk about how we are selecting the ruler, in monarchy government there is inheritance, and in democracy by the election we are selecting the ruler. If we will talk about the ruling system or mechanism, in monarchy government there is a royal ruling system or only in few lines. Their ruling system only in few lines. But in democracy, there is the legislative, judiciary and executive system. If we will talk about type, in monarchy government, there is a traditional political system, and in democracy, modern political system. If we will talk about the political rights, then in monarchy government, right and power mean to the royal families, and in democracy, right and power to the people only. Okay guys, I think now you had understood very well the monarchy government system and the democracy government system. Let's we move forward to understand the different government system, that is a dictatorship. If we will talk in detail, a dictatorship is a form of government that is characterized by a single leader or group of leaders. In dictatorship, most of the dictators gain power either through a military takeover or by seizing leadership from an existing ruler. It means डिक्टेटर्स जो होते हैं वो मिलिट्री को उनका काम करने से रोक देते हैं और मिलिट्री को अपने कंट्रोल में वर्क करवाते हैं, और जो उनका प्रेजेंट लीडर होता है उसको भी वो अपने कंट्रोल में कर लेते हैं, या उसे जेल भेज देंगे या उसे सीज कर देंगे, उसके वर्क को टोटली स्टॉप कर देंगे. तो लाइक दिस डिक्टेटर्स फोर्सफुली वर्क करते हैं. In this system, one thing again we can notice, the citizens cannot raise any question about the government and how they are working, that they cannot ask any question about that particular dictators. If we will talk कि this dictatorship कहाँ से आया है, then we can say कि Nazi Germany under Adolf Hitler and the Soviet Union under Joseph Stalin were the leading example of such type of modern dictatorship. Maybe recently you had heard the name Kim Jong. Yes guys, he is the supreme leader of North Korea, or we can say he is a dictator of North Korea. Maybe you had heard the name of General Pervez Musharraf of Pakistan and Saddam Hussein of Iraq. These both are the example of dictators. Now I think you had understood the dictatorship government, but one doubt is coming in your mind कि in monarchy also one ruler, there's also one ruler. So let's we compare. In monarchy government, there is one ruler only, and dictatorship government, there is also one ruler. In monarchy government, the ruler come to power through the divine rights. And what is the divine rights? It means to Raja ka beta Raja, Raja ka beta Raja, like this. That we can call the divine rights. In dictatorship, the ruler come to the power through the illegal takeover. It means they are coming in power forcefully. If we will talk about the monarchy government, those who are the authority or the leader usually accepted by the people easily. But in dictatorship, authority usually comes with fear. यानी वो डरा धमका कर शासन करते हैं. Now we had completed in this video democracy, monarchy and dictatorship government. In next video we will complete the next part of the chapter. Thank you very much.